In this video, I will guide you through the lineup of Beyblade X products to release in July. This will serve as a foundation for our next video, where I'll provide a comprehensive buying guide equipping you to make well-informed decisions when purchasing Beyblade X products. Without further delay, let's jump right into the Beyblade X July releases. Quick test. Do you know how many releases are scheduled for the Beyblade X July lineup? Let's count. BX01, BX02, BX03, BX04, BX05, BX06, BX07, BX08, BX09, BX010, BX011, and BX012. The answer is C. 12 releases in July. Goodness! With so many options available, it becomes crucial to understand each product, the similarity and differences between the products to make smart decisions and get the most out of your Beyblade X experiences. You don't want to spend money and miss out on essential items or buy things you don't really need. So let's dive into the products now. I have categorized the 12 releases into 4 groups: the starters, the boosters, the complete entry set, and the accessories. Let me know in the comments if you plan to get all 12 of them. As for most of us, we might only be getting a few or just one. It's going to be a difficult decision to make. We'll start with the starter sets. To kickstart Beyblade X, Takara Tomy is introducing 4 Beyblades, all of which come from the 4 starter sets: BX01, BX02, BX03, and BX04. The remaining Beyblades in the subsequent July releases will be recolor versions, using the same repeated parts. Now we'll take a closer look at these Beyblades. First up, we have Dransword 360F from BX01, an attack type and right spin Bey, owned by Kamen X in the anime and manga. Interestingly, Kamen X is not the protagonist, but the deuteragamist, meaning the second main character. Yet his Beyblade is BX01. Any clue? Anyways, back to the Beyblade. All Beyblade X's Beyblades composed of 3 parts. Take Dransword as an example. It has the Dransword blade, the 360 ratchet, and the flat bit. That's how it got its name, Dransword 360F. Takara Tomy has released a video detailing the features of this Beyblade and the other 3. I'll include the link in the description, or if you need an English version, let me know in the comments. If there's a demand, I'll translate the video. Next, we have Hellscythe 460T from BX02, a balance type and right spin Bey, owned by Bird Kazami, the main protagonist of the anime and manga. This Bey composed of the Hellscythe blade, 460 ratchet, and taper bit. Moving on, we have Wizard Arrow 480B, a stamina type right spin Bey. I'll let you know who is the owner of this Bey in a short while. You might be wondering why I even bother to introduce the owners of the Beys. I will address this question in the next video, where I'll provide a purchasing guide specially for the 12 releases in July. By the way, this Bey composed of these 3 parts: Wizard Arrow, 480, and Ball. The 4th Beyblade, we have Night Shield 380N, a defense and right spin Bey. We don't know why yet, but the owner of this Beyblade and the Wizard Arrow is actually the same character, known as Multi-Na-Nero, the tritagonist of the anime and manga, meaning the 3rd main character, and this Bey composed of these 3 parts. Each of these 4 Beyblades comes with a launcher, known as the Winder Launcher. That's why they are named starter sets, because they each comes with a launcher. It is important to note that the Winder Launcher is specifically designed for Beyblade X's Beyblades, and is not compatible with other generations, such as Beyblade Burst, and so on. Now up to this point, I have presented all the combos and parts to be released in July. The others I'm going to showcase are essentially recolors of them. BX05 and 06 for example. They are simply the recolors of BX03 Wizard Arrow and BX04 Night Shield, but without the launcher. That is why they are called booster sets. Not only the blades but also the ratchets and bits remain the same, with a different touch of color. Likewise for BX07 Start Dash set, this Beyblade looks almost identical with BX01 Dransword. In fact, yes it is. Using Takara Tomy's term, this is the special version of Dransword 360F. Based on the information I gathered so far, the ratchet from BX07 is fully colored in blue, whereas the bit is in different shade of blue. We'll look forward to Takara Tomy's upcoming videos for more detail, but we are not done yet with this set. BX07 is also accompanied by essential accessories all in one set for us to kickstart Beyblade X. such as the Xtreme Stadium. Do note that the Xtreme line or rail of the stadium is in black color. This is not the only way you can get the Xtreme Stadium though. This is BX10, one of the July releases selling Xtreme Stadium individually, and instead of black, the Xtreme line is in green color. To complete the basic collection, this set comes with the string launcher and launcher grip. The main release of this launcher grip is actually BX11. It provides another way to obtain this grip. This string launcher on the other hand is exclusive to BX07. It cannot be obtained from other sets in the July releases, but I anticipate that it might become available in different colors in future releases. And I'm happy to learn that much like Beyblade Burst, this string launcher can be installed sideways. Up to this point you probably have noticed that the releases in July are alright spin bays. So all the launchers you have seen including this, they are alright spin launchers. Bear in mind that they are not compatible with the accessories from other generations. Let's move on. Stay with me, as we have just 3 more releases to talk about. Our attention now turns to BX-08, the 3-on-3 deck set, formerly known as the Triple Booster. Here are the 3 combos included in this set. Hell Scythe 380B, Wizard Arrow for 60N, Night Shield for 80T. None of the parts in these combos are new. They are all from these 3 Beyblades, except the colors are different and the parts have been remixed to create new combos. Takara Tomy seems to be determined to embrace the concept of Beyblade customization with the introduction of this 3-on-3 deck set and aligning it with the BX-012 3-on-3 deck case, making the dream of turning Beyblade into a sport more tangible and exciting. Last but not least, the Battle Pass, formerly known as the Beylogger, but with a brand new smartphone app. You need to first attach it on any Beyblade X launchers. With the Battle Pass attached to your launcher, each launch and the strength of your launch contribute points to your app account. Apart from launching Beyblades, purchasing products, participating in official tournaments, visiting stores, joining events, and playing app games also contribute to point accumulation, and you may use the points to win some rare items. However, most of these opportunities are likely unavailable to those outside of Japan. Nevertheless, exciting and promising features are on the horizon, although details are currently unclear. For instance, you can anticipate real-time viewing of your launches on the app and engaging in online battles. Really hope that the Battle Pass app and associated features can become globally available soon. Thank you for staying with me until now. I'll see you in the next video.